Divided at home, divided abroad. A third of EU member states do not want to endorse the UN Global Compact on Migration during an international conference in Marrakesh Monday and Tuesday. This is despite the fact that the EU asked the international community for a global strategy 2 years ago, and in April the European Parliament has called for this global agreement by a large majority.
It's a shame for Austrian presidency that speaking about putting high on the agenda multilateralism, now withdrawing from such global agreement. A lot of governments are trying to somehow isolate themselves from these global challenges. Europe is a continent of migration. People will be coming, we are attractive, but we have to manage it.
Austria was followed by 9 other countries that argued that migration is a matter of national sovereignty linked to security. These countries have a different interpretation of what is a common European strategy.
Wir haben seit einigen Monaten einen völlig neuen Kurs eingeschlagen. Das ist der Paradigmenwechsel in der Asyl- und Flüchtlingsproblematik. Und wir werden heute wiederum jeweils mit diesen 3 Komponenten viel weiterkommen können als mit dem Versuch eines Modells One Size Fits All.
The Austrian proposal emphasizes keeping power to decide at country level, more border control and cooperation with countries of origin and transit. In fact, the Global Compact does not take any sovereignty away because it is not legally binding. It is a menu of best practices to foster cooperation, enhance monitoring, and it does not incur sanctions for non-compliance. Nor does the document frame migration as a human right, as some politicians have said, according to this researcher.
It's actually a reminder for all the governments who are committing to this Global Compact to respect human rights that they have already abide themselves to. Internationally, it is time for those governments to be frank, to acknowledge that they have those obligations, to stop the paranoid, populist, anti-migration discourse. It is also time to normalize migration.
Thank you, Sergio Carrera.